This is not a lie, but Joe Biden actually kind of yelled at me once.
What happened?
Because I guess I've never told it. I mean, he didn't yell at me. I don't know why I'm telling this story.
Come on.
I was like really into like doing clubs and activities and like leadership kind of things in high school, like being the president of everything. And I was a representative to some Delaware youth like Congress thing. And it was like a whole day, and it was a Joe Biden like event, and he was like sponsoring it, and it was like a whole day of like going into rooms, and we were told beforehand that it was our chance to like voice our opinion on certain issues. Like it was our chance, like as kids, to talk and tell the adults what we wanted to tell them. And the whole day we were just being like ushered around into these different rooms and listening to people give us speeches. And the whole day I was like, I would always like raise my hand and try to say something or like try to comment or whatever. And then they'd be like, okay, and we're done with this one, next, like on to the next room. And then at the very end, Joe Biden gave a big speech, and it was like supposed to be the end of the whole thing. And it was like, we were all supposed to be like, yay. And he gave this like fiery speech because he's like a very powerful public speaker. If you've ever heard him in person, he's like really loud and like theatrical. And when he was done, he said, and also, how can we make this better? Any comments or any like suggestions on how to make this better? Because I want to do this every year. And I raised my hand, and I was like, please pick on me, please pick on me. And then I stood up, and he picked on me, and I was like, you could make it better by doing what you said you were going to do. And let us talk, because that was the point. And I like went off, and we had like a weird stare down for a while.
How old were you then?
I was like 15, and that was really weird. And then it was like he kind of didn't know how to respond. I mean, he was very like a politician about it, and he responded to it, but like kind of didn't. And I don't know. And I met him a couple times after that at different Delaware things, and he'd always forgot that he had met me. He would always reintroduce himself, and I go, "We've met before." this time. So that's my Joe Biden story. But.
We have time for 2 more quick questions. Right there, guy with the white shirt right there.
My question is for Adam. You've just done Party Down, and now you're on Parks and Rec. And to me, these are like the 2 most amazing comedies of the decade. And I just want to, I know a lot of people ask you what's different about them. I just want to know what do they share? Why are they both so amazing, you know? So.
Well, I had never been on a big network show before. And Party Down was very small, low budget, and so my big question going into this was, what's going to be different? Is it because we were a small core group of people, and it kind of felt like us against the world, and we were all kind of just banding together and doing it together as a team effort and everything. And I didn't know if that was now going to be lost in the spirit of what I felt on that show. And coming over here, it was lovely because immediately it was exactly the same, if not more, coming into this group, and just with nicer craft service. Basically, it does not feel like some fancy show. It feels like a group of people, just a group of friends together, just coming up with funny stuff, and it couldn't be a better place to go to work. And it was a lovely transition.
But it does sound like the common denominator is you.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what I'm saying.